friends. Welcome back to Hook Setting Adventures, Fishing with Puddin'. Well, yesterday I went to the beach hoping to catch some fish, but I failed. The only thing I caught was rays. It's a beautiful day out there, but I think that Hurricane Stanley that's churning out there in the Atlantic somewhere may have messed up the bite, at least for me. But, pause for effect, on my way to the beach, I discovered a new pond. And so this morning, I'm on my way there to see if I can test it out and see what's in there. It looks really good. So I want to go out there. I've got my ultralight set up to throw some bobby garlands and crick hoppers and whatnot. Maybe a couple of rooster tails. But I also brought my pig stick because the water looks like it's old water, and that means to me that there could be some bass in there. And if there's some bass in there, there could be some big bass in there. So I'm going to go check it out and see what it turns out to. It's the conditions right now. The barometer's at 30 inches, and it's overcast. So maybe that will be what we need to get them to wake up and do some striking. So hey everybody, let's go fishing. Okay friends, here we are. Oh, there's a frog that went in. I'm going to start out with a rooster tail. Now this water looks really good. It's that time of the year. It's a little trashy with leaves and whatnot in the water, but that's okay. Yeah, there's a lot of frogs in here. And limbs. Fish on. There we go. I knew there were fish in here. I just knew it. I got a fish. Nice little bluegill. If he'll be still, I'll take him off. Yeah, he got all on this thing. There we go. Yeah, I just knew that there'd be fish in here. Grabbed him on a chartreuse rooster tail. Chartreuse body. There was another hit. Maybe I just drug it across the bottom. But a chartreuse body and chartreuse blade. Now I would call this place not a retention pond, but a landscaping pond. It's at the entrance to a residential area, a gated community as it is. Now there are no signs that say no fish. There we go, fish on. That's a good one. Makes me wish I'd brought my net. What on earth do we have here? It is big. Look at that thing. Oh, come up here. Now that looks like the biggest bluegill I've ever seen. Oh my goodness. I don't know what this thing is. Whatever it is, it's big. I'm gonna go back and get my tripod because that needs a picture. £2 pounds and 7 ounces. Yeah, that's a nice one. I don't know what it is. Some kind of carp. If anybody has an idea, let me know. One thing's for certain, he's slimy. He's slimy but good. Fish on. There we go. This rooster tail's working out pretty good for me today. Okay, Mr. Bluegill. The way they're getting on this rooster tail, I wonder how they would act with Bobby Garland. Fish on. Not as big as his brothers, but it's a fish. Number 4. Again, this is a chartreuse and orange rooster tail with a chartreuse and black blade. Now what I did on that one and the one before it, as I was retrieving, what I would do is just stop retrieving and let it flutter and then pick back up. And that sometimes will trigger a strike. Something else that I do is I'll give it a little jerk. Not a hard jerk, just a little twitch. That action will mimic something that's erratic. And sometimes they like erratic.
Hey, how you doing?
All right, you?
You live here?
No,
You can't be fishing in here.
there's no signs.
This is private property.
Again, there's no signs.
Okay, but this is private property. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
All right, well, y'all need to post it if you don't want anybody on it.
Is that your vehicle over there?
Yeah,
Yeah, everything past this is our property. This is Deborah.
yeah, whatever.
I mean, if you lived here, it'd be one thing, but
You made your point. I'm leaving.
have a good day.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Perfectly nice water, and some asshole wants to run me off. And he can't even say the name of the place where he works. It's not Deborah, it's Debordieu. Well, so much for fishing at the pond at Debordieu. At least I got some fish before the rent-a-cop ran me off. As I said to him, if you don't want somebody fishing there, put up a sign. So that's what I go by, right or wrong. That's how I do it. If there's no sign that says don't do it, it must be okay to do it. So I'm going to head over to a place that I saw on the map on the other side of town and see what I can find, at least for another hour or so. So let's head on over to that pond. Another fine looking pond. This one's next to a church. Looks like it might have some bass in it. Okay, fish on. Here we go. There we go. I knew there was something in here. Just like that other place. I knew there was fish in that place. And here we go. A pretty little bluegill. Okay, another fish. There we go. Come up here. Well, that's a nice crappie. Look at him. Yeah, well, there we go. I wasn't expecting a crappie today. Got some heft to him too. Go back in there. So that's about 4 species I've had today. No, 3. Bluegill, and a carp. Now a crappie. If we can pick up a bass, that'd make for a nice round off. A little bit of change up here, go with a beetle spin. This one's going to be yellow and black. Switching it because I caught that crappie. And I know that crappies love beetle spins. Just going to try this for a little while. I'm not too committed to it. Now, one thing that I know for certain as sure as there's a pond in front of me. If there's one crappie in this pond, there's more crappie in this pond. And that definitely was a slab. Fish on. Well, thought I had it. It felt like it was dragging in grass and then it pulled on me. Fish on. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, come here. Look at him drag that. Oh, he's big. There's my bass. There we go. Oh, he's a. I broke my line. Oh. Come here, you. Oh yeah, he is sweet. And what I did is I pulled the yellow and black traditional beetle spin off, and I put this white paddle tail. Oh, what is it? The Johnson swimming paddle tail. Oh yeah, that is a nice. I knew there was a bass in here. I just knew it. I'm gonna have to get a weight on this one. What do we got here? What do we have? £2, 11 ounces. Okay, friends, I'm going to call it a day. I've got things to do. I'm going to call today a success. Not only was it a day of catching fish, it was a day of catching big fish. I was very happy with everything that I got. The bluegill were decent size, and that, whatever kind of carp that was at that little first pond, was very impressive. Put up a real good fight on the ultralight. But then once I got ran off, come down here, wow, it's a nice pond here too. Really nice slab crappie, and a 2-pound, 11 ounce largemouth is not bad for a tiny little pond like this. I mean, that's pretty much it. What you see right there goes from here to there. Really, they keep it mowed. It's right here to church, and I was really impressed. I thought that I would catch some bluegill here, but to catch that crappie and the largemouth was icing on the cake. So let me call it a success for today, especially after going to the beach and catching nothing but rays. So I'm gonna head on, get cleaned up. I've got a lot of unpacking and cleaning to do here in the fish wagon, and some maintenance to do on some gear. So I'm gonna head on and get ready for second shift tomorrow. There's a quiche in my very, very near future. So thanks for coming with me. I hope you've enjoyed watching me catch these fish as much as I enjoyed catching them. Jaden, hey, I hope everything's well with you. If you have subscribed, thank you very much. If you've not, please be sure to subscribe and hit the like button. And while you're there, go ahead and tickle that bell icon so you'll be notified every time a video comes out. So thanks again. This has been Hook Setting Adventures, Fishing with Puddin'.